It's been an interesting past week for the Star Trek universe. While Star Trek Picard keeps us entertained for the moment, Paramount Plus confirmed the end of Star Trek Discovery. Still, we've got new episodes of Picard to look forward to this coming week. Picard Season 3 Episode 4 airs this Thursday, and we have preview pictures and a trailer. Additionally, we've got speculation on what we might be seeing in the upcoming episode, so get ready for that. However, there's also the second episode of Season 3 directed by Jonathan Frakes. Therefore, with last week's cliffhanger ending, we should expect some exciting scenes. This week's episode is written by showrunner Terry Matalas and Sean Tretter. Now, Picard Season 3 Episode 4 is titled No-Win Scenario. Spoiler warning.
Will, I think it might be time you called me number one.
Welcome to Trek Central. I'm your host, Captain Jack. Honestly, what a time to be a Star Trek fan, am I right? Before we break down this episode, a quick PSA. But if you want to watch the trailer featured, then click the link in the video description. Sadly, we can't show it to you here as Paramount will copyright strike us, and it just means you can't watch the video, so there's no point in doing it. We're going to break it down anyway for you though, to show you the scenes you'll not miss, so let's get into it. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, and engage. Okay, first, the official synopsis of the episode reads as follows. With time running out, Picard, Riker and crew must confront the sins of their past and heal fresh wounds while the Titan drifts helplessly towards certain destruction within a mysterious space anomaly. You know, the Titan synopsis of this episode gives a lot to work with. Riker and Picard are going to need to make up. Many Trekkies have been commenting on how the pair's relationship deteriorated through last week's episode, but the dynamic between them was flipped, and it was stressful. However, I can see this being resolved in this episode so they can work together and more effectively. Additionally, the title No-Win Scenario references previous Trek like the Kobayashi Maru, so maybe something related to that? As usual, Paramount Plus has dropped press pages of the upcoming episode. These show us what is coming up in Star Trek Picard Episode 4 for Season 3. For starters, it looks like Jean-Luc Picard is in the command chair of the Titan. Perhaps he and Riker put aside the differences and Jean-Luc takes command. He certainly has the experience. He and Riker did have different opinions on how to command the Titan during a fight with Captain Vadic. We've also got some nice shots of the Titan A's bridge crew. These individuals are getting some fantastic screen time. However, there's also a shot of 7 of 9, which might shed more light on her adventure in this episode. Personally, I think she'll be hunting down a changeling on board the ship. We've seen Ensign Foster as a person behind the sabotage. Now 7 needs to find him and probably eliminate him. Additionally, press pictures show Jack Crusher and Jean-Luc in the 10 forward bar. Given the 10 forward bar is located on Earth, this has to be a holodeck simulation. Perhaps it's finally time to see some bonding between Jack and Jean-Luc. Picard has not spoken to his son properly yet, so this might be on the right time to do so. Perhaps Jack is the one who encouraged him to take a different approach with Riker and the ship. Naturally, we've got a preview clip for Star Trek Picard Season 3 Episode 4, straight from the ready room. We will see more of William Riker commanding the Titan, and this clip looks to take place immediately as the episode starts. However, am I the only one wishing we saw more of this? Frakes is unnatural in his role as Captain William Riker. While we may all want other spin-offs and plenty of ideas, I could easily watch more of this. Riker on the bridge, the Titan drifting hopelessly, he's up to some traditional Star Trek things, I love it. The Titan's drifting helplessly into a nebula. Essentially, this is very classic Star Trek as a moment. The bridge scene also highlights the actual bridge crew as the press pictures did. Riker's our main star here, of course, however the sequence expands the roles of those pushing the buttons. The series packed with legendary stars like Sir Patrick Stewart, Michael Dorn and LeVar Burton, just to name a few, moments like this make the ship and crew feel alive. The clip sets the tension here. Riker is a man charged with ensuring the safety of his crew. However, he's got few options left. Although the cliffhanger ending of the clip leaves us wanting more though. The title and synopsis of the episode gives us a lot to work with. Riker and Picard are going to need to make up. Many Trekkies have been commenting on how the pair's relationship deteriorated through last week's episode. But it does make sense. I mean, we are going to see that here. How they make up? Who knows? But I bet money has something to do with Jack. That's my theory for this week. Now, obviously, we're going to get a bit of 7 of 9 content in this episode. While Captain Riker and his crew deal with the outside situation, we still have the changeling running around the ship. We always knew something was up with Chad Lindbergh's Ensign Foster. Other trailers for Picard Season 3 have shown 7 running around the Titan. Perhaps in this episode, we'll see her hunt down the changeling and ensure the ship stays in one piece. However, will we see more of Vadic this week? As a Star Trek villain, she's made her debut strong. However, I'd love to spend more time with her. While firing torpedoes and portal gunning with Titan is fun, let Amanda Plummer talk more. Additionally, this mysterious space anomaly sounds fascinating. Anomaly? This mysterious space anomaly, there we go, I got it, sounds fascinating. It really does, much like me messing up the word. Honestly, what should be some deep call and cut back to encounter at Farpoint and we see giant jellyfish aliens pretending to be space stations? No, I'm being serious. With a number of references and Easter eggs, you could easily see something like this happening. Now, last week's reveal of the Changelings being back was a big one. However, fans believe we might have had one in plain sight the whole time. No, not Ensign Foster, but rather Captain Riker. This stems from his rather confrontational attitude towards Jean-Luc Picard. Therefore, due to his strong words towards his former captain, many believe that Riker is in fact a changeling. Sure, there is room for this to work, but I don't think this is the case. Speaking of villains in Star Trek Picard, we can't forget Lore, played by Mr. Brent Spiner. In the recent episode, titled 17 Seconds, it's mentioned that other items were potentially stolen from Daystrom. This is Starfleet's giant toy box of random things that can cause buildings to crash into themselves when they put up a new statue. Honestly, who's doing security around here? Like, get Worf in charge. Many Trekkies are starting to believe that the body of Lore was stolen from a facility. Therefore, it would match what we see of him in the trailers. I'm not sure personally. I think somebody else might have Lore, a certain Mr. LaForge. Okay, Star Trek Picard Season 3 Episode 4 looks to be exciting. As fans, we've already seen series creators hyping this one up. Additionally, again, we've got Jonathan 2 Takes Frakes directing. Therefore, I'm very excited about the sequences we'll get in the upcoming episode. With Sean and Tony Matalas also writing this episode, along with Sean Tretter, I think we'll get a nice blend of action and story which always works well in Star Trek. Picard Season 3 airs on Thursdays via Paramount Plus for those in the United States. Additionally, on Crave and the CTV Sci-Fi channel for viewers in Canada. However, new episodes airs Fridays via Amazon Prime Video in international regions like the United Kingdom. Paramount Plus also now streams the episodes in select locations such as Italy, Germany, France, the UK, and a few more. Check our website for full details. Okay, that's it for my preview video today for Star Trek Picard Season 3. If you want to keep up to date on all the latest Star Trek news, lore, and more, make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Trek Central. You can also follow us on social media or join our community Discord server where you can come and give us suggestions for videos. Please do. For now, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you very much for watching and we will see you very soon. Live long and prosper, my friends. Goodbye.